Hey everyone! Today I'm going to talk about 5 things you should absolutely never do to your car. These are common mistakes that can lead to serious damage or even put your safety at risk. So, whether you're a new driver or have been on the road for years, pay attention because this could save you a lot of trouble. First on the list, using 2 feet when driving an automatic transmission vehicle. Now, if you've driven a manual car before, you're used to using your left foot for the clutch. But in an automatic, there's no clutch pedal, so some people think it's okay to use their left foot for the brake and right foot for the gas. It might seem convenient, but it's actually a bad idea. Why? Because it increases the risk of pressing both pedals at the same time. Imagine you're approaching a red light and you go to press the brake with your left foot, but your right foot is still on the gas. If you press both, the car will try to accelerate and brake simultaneously, which can cause confusion for both you and the car's systems. In some cases, it might even damage the transmission over time. Moreover, using 2 feet can lead to riding the brake, where you're applying slight pressure on the brake pedal without realizing it. This not only wears out your brake pads faster, but also confuses other drivers because your brake lights are on when you're not actually stopping. So, what's the right way? Use your right foot for both the accelerator and the brake. When you need to speed up, press the gas. When you need to slow down, move your right foot to the brake. It might take a bit of practice if you're used to driving manual, but it's the safest method. Next, never shift to park before your car has fully stopped. This might happen if you're in a hurry or not paying attention, but it's a mistake that can cost you dearly. Inside your transmission, there's a small metal pin called the parking powell. When you shift to park, this powell engages with a gear to lock the transmission and prevent the car from moving. However, the parking powell is designed to hold the car in place when it's already stationary, not to stop it while it's moving. If you shift to park while the car is still rolling, even at low speeds, you're putting immense stress on that powell. It could bend or break, which means your car might not stay parked when you need it to. Worse yet, it could damage other parts of the transmission, leading to expensive repairs. To avoid this, always make sure your car is completely stopped before shifting to park. And when parking on a hill, use the parking brake to help hold the car in place. Third, avoid coasting in neutral. Some drivers believe that shifting to neutral while going downhill or approaching a stop can save fuel. But in reality, it's neither fuel efficient nor safe. Let's tackle the fuel-saving myth first. In older cars with carburetors, coasting in neutral might have saved a bit of gas. But modern cars with fuel injection systems are designed to cut off fuel to the engine when you're coasting in gear with your foot off the gas. That means you're using zero fuel during those moments. However, if you shift to neutral, the engine has to idle, which does consume fuel. So, you're actually wasting gas by coasting in neutral. More importantly, coasting in neutral reduces your control over the vehicle. If you need to suddenly accelerate to avoid an accident or merge into traffic, you can't do so quickly because the car isn't in gear. This can be extremely dangerous. In fact, in some regions, it's illegal to coast in neutral on public roads because it impairs the driver's ability to control the vehicle. So, keep your car in drive when moving and let the engine braking assist you in slowing down. It's safer and more efficient. Moving on to the fourth mistake, ignoring warning lights on your dashboard. Those little icons that light up are there for a reason. They're trying to tell you something important about your car's health. Each warning light corresponds to a specific system or component. For example, the check engine light can indicate issues ranging from a loose gas cap to a serious engine malfunction. The oil pressure light warns of low oil pressure, which could lead to engine damage if not addressed. The battery light suggests a problem with the charging system, possibly a failing alternator. The brake system light could mean low brake fluid or a more serious issue with your brakes. Ignoring these lights can turn minor problems into major ones. For instance, if you ignore the oil pressure light and keep driving, you could seize your engine, leading to a very expensive repair, or even needing a new engine. When a warning light comes on, it's best to have your car checked by a mechanic as soon as possible. Some lights, like the check engine light, might not require immediate attention, but it's still important to get it diagnosed. For others, like the oil pressure or temperature lights, you should pull over safely and turn off the engine to prevent damage. To be prepared, take some time to read your car's manual and familiarize yourself with what each light means. That way, you'll know how to react when one illuminates. Last but definitely not least, never skip regular oil changes. This is perhaps the most crucial maintenance task for your car. Engine oil is like the lifeblood of your vehicle. It lubricates the moving parts, reduces friction, helps cool the engine, and keeps everything running smoothly. Over time, oil breaks down and loses its effectiveness. It can become contaminated with dirt, debris, and metal particles from the engine. If you don't change it regularly, the oil can turn into sludge, which clogs the engine and prevents proper lubrication. This leads to increased wear and tear, reduced performance, and eventually engine failure. So, how often should you change your oil? It varies depending on your car and the type of oil you use. Generally, for conventional oil, it's every 5,000 to 7,500 miles, and for synthetic oil, it can be up to 10,000 miles or more. But always check your owner's manual for the manufacturer's recommendation. Also, if you drive in severe conditions, like extreme temperatures, dusty environments, or frequent short trips, you might need to change the oil more often. Don't wait until you see the oil light come on. By then, it might be too late. Make oil changes a regular part of your car's maintenance schedule to ensure it runs well for years to come. You can tell if your oil needs changing by checking its color and consistency. Fresh oil is amber colored and translucent, while old oil is dark and gritty. If you're unsure, it's better to err on the side of caution and get it changed. So, there you have it. 5 things you should never do to your car. Using 2 feet in an automatic, shifting to park while moving, coasting in neutral, ignoring warning lights, and skipping oil changes. By avoiding these mistakes, you can help ensure your vehicle stays in top condition and keeps you safe on the road. Remember, taking care of your car is not just about preventing breakdowns. It's about ensuring your safety and protecting your investment. So, make sure to follow these tips and share them with your friends and family. I hope you found this information helpful. Take care of your car, and it will take care of you.